Hello and welcome to our November vlog in which we highlight some of the awarenesses during this month. I'm joined by Tanya Wines this month. Welcome, Tanya.
Thank you, Sabine. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Tanya is the Director of Community Health but also the interim CEO, and I thought it would be great for her to explain a few things that are happening at the healthcare service. Now Tanya, you've been with us for quite a while now. Can you, for those that might not know you, can you explain a little bit about where you're from and how long you've been here?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been sitting in the Director of Community Health role for probably 2.5 years and Community Health Manager before that, and just recently have been very lucky and privileged to take the opportunity to be interim CEO while the Board of Directors do their recruitment campaign for a CEO for TDHS. So my time here has been thoroughly enjoyable. The staff are amazing, and I think that the service we deliver our community is incredible. You know, we are really patient focused, and it was just a privilege to step into that role and steer the ship while we wait for another leader to be announced.
Yeah, we live in a beautiful community, don't we?
We do.
And we're so lucky to have the services that we have here. So
Very fortunate, Sabine.
and that feedback comes all the time from you as a community as well. So now one of the things that has changed again is in there are no restrictions really outside the healthcare service with regards to COVID, but that's not really the case for us as a healthcare service, is it?
No, that's true. So I think the COVID space is getting more and more complex as things change, and for the community there's really just recommendations and suggestions of how you should take part in your everyday life. But for us here at the health service, there's some really significant restrictions to make sure that we can continue to deliver service through having a workforce that's, you know, protected from COVID-19, but also that our consumers that we have on the ward currently are also protected, and our aged care residents. So, you know, we might see some changes in the coming months. I think the best thing for me to advise the community would be that the reception staff here at TDHS will advise you, and also reception staff at the Tim Boone Clinic will advise you upon arrival what's required of you to enter the service. Because I think if I tell you something today, in a fortnight it might be a bit different. So I think just be welcome to having to perform some tasks, maybe to have entry or to allow entry into our health service. So I think that's probably the best thing. But reception at both the clinic and TDHS here are just lovely individuals who accommodate your needs as best they can.
Yeah, and if people have any queries, they should be able to guide people the right way.
Absolutely. Any question? There's no silly questions being.
No,
so
definitely not.
Any questions at all? I'm sure if the reception team can't help you, that we'll find someone with the clinical experience to answer the questions that you have.
Yep, no, that's great. Strategic plan. The community has been great with their feedback. Now, it takes time, those things, so there might not be a real proper update, but maybe you can explain a bit about, you know, the process and where we're at.
Yep, thanks. I think really good opportunity for me to thank the community sincerely for everything that they did and the way that they engaged with us in the survey, and also the forums that we had in the public, giving them the opportunity to comment on our future direction. We are currently analysing all of that data, because it takes a little bit of time to make sure that we've analysed the data, you know, with different lenses across it. So we are still consolidating that data, and in the near future we'll see some form of communication out to the community to say thanks so much and this is what we heard. So I can't give you a deadline on that, because it depends how long it takes us to make sure that we've cross-referenced and done all the checks that we needed on that data, but it will be in the near future.
Yeah.
But just again, thanks so much for everyone who participated. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and we will keep the community up to date.
Absolutely.
By Facebook and the quarterly, which will be coming out shortly again, so people kind of know where we're at and where we're working towards. Excellent. And they're a part of that.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, great. November, also known as Movember, a very important month. I mean, it should be highlighted every time, but it is great that, you know, they pick certain months to just extra highlight certain health. And Movember is really about men's mental health, and also some other health that focuses for men. We're doing a little bit at the healthcare service, I believe, this month to help out and
We are. So we've asked people to wear some fake moustaches, and we'll share the pictures of our wonderful staff with their fake moustaches at some point, Sabine, over social media. But we're also just putting a little box in the tea room, and anyone who would like to donate can. So I think it's a very worthy cause, and I'm sure that the staff will get well and truly behind the theme that we've created for the month of November.
Yeah, I think so too. It's sometimes hard, or not everyone wants to actually grow a mow. And for some people they can't participate that way, but it's a great way for people to actually, help out, and hopefully we can raise a little bit of money, contribute. Yes, exactly. Anything else that you think you would like the community to be aware of? I believe there's the board appointments are coming up.
Yeah, there's a round. It's currently being advertised. So that closes on the 21st of November. So applications need to be received by that date. There'll be some social media posts about that, and there's some advertisements in some of the regional newspapers. So I think that's probably it as far as I am aware, Sabine, at this moment in time.
Yeah. And things, as you say, things change all the time, so we'll make sure that we update through social media.
Absolutely.
If anything else is coming up. It's a gorgeous day out here.
I know.
So beautiful to finally see a bit of sunshine.
I didn't think we were going to get spring.
No, I know. I think everyone has been hoping for it, and it's finally happened. So thank you so much for highlighting some of and give some updates.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
My pleasure. And I just also want to point out that our lovely John Fox, one of our volunteers, has received his 2021 Victoria Senior of the Year Award. We went to Government House, and the photos will be up social media, and I believe there's already also in the paper. So it's a great acknowledgement, and it's just not only for John. He is a great representation of all the wonderful volunteers that we have, but also having struggled with mental health, he's a great example of how you can find that purpose in life and turn it around, which is then a great example with Movember as well, with mental health. So thanks to all the volunteers, and thanks to John as well, and congratulations on that. And thank you so much, our community, for working together for a healthy community. Thank you.
Bye.